When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. When you walk in the room, you're still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 3 Day 2 as we jump into the first map of the day. Let's have a look at how the flight path is looking like. It's gonna be moving all the way through Lepovka and horizontal straight through east to west across the map. It's gonna keep pretty much most of the places in play. Big shout out to the sponsors: title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky, GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. We have 16 teams back in the server. For people who are unaware of how this works out, we have 8 qualifier rounds between Monday and Wednesday. Top 4 from each map qualify to the semi-finals on Thursday, which is 2 semi-finals, each map being best of 2 rounds, and post that we move on to the grand finals where we pretty much have the top 8 squads from each of the semi-finals. Top 2 from the finals on Friday. Oh, that being said though, shots being fired. Already have, I think, 1 knock coming in onto SENZ. BI. They've dropped into this building. Do they want to chase this though? Squad number 7, not too far away. But BI does have Electron, who managed to get the first knock. It's only a knock, unfortunately couldn't really convert that into kill. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying, we do have the top 2 from the grand finals on Friday who qualified to the playoffs online, as well as take away 25,000 rupees, 20,000 first place, 5,000 second place. There's fights erupting across the map. There's also going to be Georgiopol, where players are very close to each other. Squad number 13, that is R2E, as well as squad 9, that is the 4 men, not too far away from each other's position. Meanwhile, BI Electron is going to keep close tabs on the players moving across. A couple of players from SENZ have been spotted out, but will he look to commit in fully? Both teams currently just looking to scout. BI Electron is keeping tabs on the rotations, and did he show himself there towards the corner? Not sure though. Nades. Ooh, a Vitsar's nade does get some work done. There's a counter Molotov that's gonna come in, but Electron finds himself a corner. Fire's edge has been spotted out. Zinc, can he spray? Yes, he can. Sprays away, and he's gonna get a crucial kill in. Is there a potential for a trade? No, there isn't. Lots of damage taken. Spray coming in. SENZ. AK-47 gets spotted out. Are we going to see a push coming in? Nade. To the high ground. Oh, that nade. Amazing. Can he get the flush in though? He's going to toss another nade in to the corner, and it does a little bit of damage in. Addy says, hey, push through, we want to get the res in. They can't make this push though right now. Up on the roof, the res coming off, and Visrar can push through. They need to go all the way to the roof though. It's gonna take a bit of time. Actually, just gonna hold this position here. Not looking to push too aggressively. There is no heals available on Xath as well. What's the play here? They're gonna look to quickly heal up. A lot of noise being made, but squad number 11, Team BI, don't really want to fully commit into the building though. I believe they feel it's too risky, and they don't really have any info on the kind of meds that are available for a squad in number 16 as well. So for all you know, all of them have healed back up, maybe even picked up fresh armor, and it would be pretty suicidal to jump in. And that's going to be a quick reposition back out from Visrar. Let's have a look around the map elsewhere. In fact, let's have a look at how things look right now in the map. We have a big clutter towards that Roshawk school area. Oh, that being said though, shots being fired. Let's have a look back at this. Squad number 7 gonna charge through and fires. Gonna get the first knock in. Electron though has taken a knockdown, and they will get the full flush. Visrar unfortunately couldn't get in position. Big pick off indeed, but now do they look to push in though towards squad number 7? See what's happening from their side. You have Griffin, who's making this long push in. Squad number 16 has also pulled up right next to them. They're going to continue staying on the opposite sides of the street, with no one really looking to fully commit in onto this. Bunny has been spotted out. Griffin trying to buy some info here, using that compound to get some TPP. Alright, with that, Griffin, don't believe they're interested in pursuing that action. They're just going to wait it out. I believe there's also an airdrop that is going to be coming in, and it will have the M249 556 level 3 armor as well as helmet and the adrenaline syringe. And let's switch back over and check out how some of the other squads are doing right now. Besides that big clutter there towards Rozhawk, there's a clutter in towards Yasnaya as well. This is the fight that's of course happening at Yasnaya, squad number 11 and 7. So look at what squad number 5 is up to. TNM gonna manage to find themselves a ride, and that's probably gonna be a quick reposition back out. They're gonna be let's see if they're gonna be looking to head in towards school though. Moving back towards the standoff between squad 7 and 11. Shots being fired, a lot of damage done in onto Briani. Can look to push this across. Griffin was at the compound earlier, is now in fact moved over to the roof. Yeah, I don't expect there to be a fight brewing between these two teams. They have taken a much more passive standing right now, and rightfully so. This is a one-round qualifier game, and only the top 4 qualify over to the semi-finals on Thursday. So with that much on the line, I don't see there being any of these squads looking to take that risk. See what one of the crowd favorites is up to. Pretty much south east of Milta, we're gonna have EOS holding a nice little compound here. They're nowhere in threat, any immediate threat at least, and we have a drop going down. It's gonna be the AWM tax stock and level 3 stuff. It's gonna be north of Yasnaya, so interested to see if anybody is gonna be looking to push in this general direction. Earlier drop though, did see Inferno take a small little fight here, and believe they're taking up a fight up against squad number 8. There's Mafia, who's going to be pushing up, and he actually manages to go prone, and he finds JP, but the push comes through now. He needs to go in for the flush, but he can't find it. He did have the M249, and that's going to be looted away now by KSR. Smokes go down and the res. So something we haven't seen for a very long time, a fight for the drop. And let's look at squad number 9. They're coming in very close currently to where the drop was, but squad number 10, they're already looking to quickly go for that heal. Let's look at SCNZ. These guys are looking to make their way into Yasnaya, and at Yasnaya we have the bunch of 3 squads, actually 4 if you count in DLSS as well, who have set up shop, and things are gonna start to get a little cramped up in that part of the map. Let's see what Wolf is up to. Wolf still outside the circle. They are south of Pochinki, and they're going to be looking to continue looting up. They don't really need to hard commit in this early to push into the circle, though I would definitely suggest it, considering that it's going to be quite a cluster in that part of the map. But it's going to be a drop coming in towards Yasnaya, and it's straight on top of squad number 7. It's a Mark 14 with 762 and a level 3 stuff tax stock. Let's see if squad number 11 is going to be interested in contesting this. They will be looking to keep an eye on the drop here. Fires. But the current angle that he holds, he has no direct line of sight. Oh, he does in fact. He has a clean shot at anyone who might look to push in. This is going to be interesting. Griffin is thinking about making the push. Smokes on the ready, and as soon as that smoke blooms, he's gonna know somebody is coming in. He's gonna get ready. Fires. Does he fire? No, in fact doesn't. He gets distracted for a second, and that's gonna be Griffin walking away with the Mark 13. He's gonna say, hey, thank you very much. It was a lot easier than I had initially expected it to be. And fires. Now he's going to peek. He did have the Car 98, but unfortunately that moment does go passing by, and he doesn't even in fact spot the player moving in. Circle going to collapse in. Let's have a look at it. All squads have made their way in. Squad, I think only 1 squad has been eliminated thus far. We still have 13 squads in the server, 45 players alive. Let's look at where the circle is going to be heading up next. I am going to predict ending at the Yasnaya Fields, and if that is the case, it's going to move. Oh, Yasnaya Fields is still in it, but it does move towards the northern side, and this river is going to come into play. Squads have to make a decision here. Do they go for that long rotate across and head towards the northern area of the map, or do they say northern area of the river, or do they stay at the southern side? It's a pretty big gamble. It is currently about, I'd say, 75% northern side, 25% southern side, and by my predictions, it should head towards the northern side. And that means some of these teams are gonna early rotate out. In fact, Team BI, they're gonna pull out the Dacia, and they're like, hey, time to head out. There's shots fired up at squad number 17, who did drive by squad number 5. Yep, you can see teams already going in for that rotate towards the northern area, and that's That's the right decision right now. You don't really want to hang around towards the southern side and get pinned in and have to make that rotate in tad bit late. There you go. They're going to go charging in. Squad number 13. They've been spotted in the open. Mahir, a little bit late to the party. Is a quick love tap. Not going to find anyone. Just look at what Fires is up to. He spotted out squad number 7. He has the K98 and now squad number 13 is driving by very close as well. Sprays in with the AK. Doesn't manage to get much damage done. They're going to be other squads looking to get in on the action. Fires does end up getting knocked down. Significant damage done by Mighty V as well here. He's using that vehicle for cover. In fact, he's boosted himself over the DAS here and continues firing away. Let's look back at what squad number 11 are up to here. Squad 11 is setting up for a fight up against squad number 7. Both teams positioned right opposite each other, and SENZ. And we might see a fight brew here with the squad number 16 as well as 19 as well. They're positioned right next to each other and the blue is pushing in. The blue is going to force them out into the open, and squad number 19 are ready for this. Quick heals back out. Shots fired, a massive amount of damage done though. They can't really end up finding a knock. That would have been huge because SENZ were in no position. To go for that res if one of the players did end up getting knocked down. And they're still going to be driving past a couple of squads. You see shots in the distance. Fires gonna be keeping tabs. I think squad number 20 on top of the hill has also been able to spot a couple of teams, and they're taking long range shots. Knock comes in, Inferno. He's gonna go for the res, and we have Tahir who's driving out into the open. He's taking just so much damage in, but the spray not good enough to get the full knock in. And he's gonna be able to drive away from that lucky Tahir. Inferno smokes in. Squad number 7 is coming slowly up against squad number 20 as they charge back out. Smokes being deployed. And they're gonna go charging through. Shots being fired. They get the first knock in. Zeus ends up going down as well, and I think that's the end of EOS. EOS is done for And more shots being fired. Squad 6, they're getting slaughtered up. They already lose one. The vehicle's almost gonna end up blowing up. They're moving out into the open field. Kaboom! Bye-bye. One of the players though did manage to get off, and he's looking to get the res by the looks of things on one of their fallen comrades. That it's gonna be Nexus, and he should be able to safely get the full res of Are they gonna look to push this though? Team BI gonna find some action by the looks of things. Let's see what's happening between these two squads. He's hiding in the corner. I'm not sure if Deja Vu has spotted out Prince. Nade, how good is this? Is it gonna come close? Oh, actually very close. Just centimeters away. As Deja Vu still on the hunt. Keep an eye on Risk. Car 98 spotted one team out. Team number 13 and team number 15 are going for a fight themselves. How's this gonna play out? Quickly move over. Shots being fired. They're gonna go charging in to squad number 5, and they just get obliterated there. And there's BI, who's also looking to come in this direction. DLSS do end up getting one player knocked in, and I hear more shots in the distance. Squad number 12. Where are these shots coming? There's few players who've hit the deck. They're gonna look to go for the quick res out. Quick pre-fires. Inferno? What? He's not been spotted. And yeah, he eventually does take the knock in. Satya. He's gonna move back in. There's still shots being fired. And squad number 12, they're gonna run into squad number 10. Squad number 10. Gonna get the cleanup long range. There's NXT, who's at the end right now. Quickly moving back over. Let's see what Bunny is up to. Bunny is in the corner, but look at Risk. Risk is moving in. I don't think, do they spot Bob out? Yes, they do. They get the knock in, and Bob's gonna get cleaned up. Oh dear Lord. Big kills in Bunny. Can he spot anyone? Lots of these teams gonna have to start moving and moving in fast. Bench charging up. They spot out Biryani. Biryani ends up taking a little bit of damage. And what else? They're looking towards Team BI. We're inside the building right now. And you should be able to keep that bird's eye view. Meanwhile, SCNZ, shots being fired. FJ, no, just close, but not close enough. He's gonna be able to survive that. What's happening with TNM here? TNM up against a fight at NXT. Risk gonna be able to find one. They do find one knock through. Smokes out. Deja Vu hits the deck. And there's vehicles coming in as well. Squad number 11. What? Fires is brave enough to go for a ride. He gets off. Can he get the knock in? Yeah, he does. He does get the first knock through, but he ends up getting knocked down himself. And Team BI, they get the full team wipe and they manage to hold on for dear life. Let's look at what CG is up to. It's only 3 squads alive, 7 players alive. We have CG Risk up against SCNZ. Let's go for that quick split. They're going to get into the vehicle and they're going to look to drive away. They're running straight up towards where squad number 18 currently is. Heels coming out. CG takes the tires down. Team BI, they've played beautifully thus far, and they're going to be pretty heartbroken if they don't manage to get themselves at least into the top 2. BI is overpowered, indeed it is. They've had a wonderful performance thus far, but they need to be careful here. 2 squads alive, 2 players from each squad. It can definitely go either way. Third partying is going to be quite a reality if they do end up getting tunnel visioned into a duel. CG giving eyes firmly up against squad number 18, while Bunny is going to join up with the rest of his teammates. How good is this nade? Yeah, it's not. It's actually not even close to anyone right now. This nade, however, might be very close to where CG is. Nades being traded apart. Yeah, neither of them actually go close enough to do damage. And CG does find one. He finds actually both. Visra are able to turn across and both teams pick up 1 each, and now it's a race to the finish line. Sprays across. Visra has been spotted out. CG takes a little bit of damage in and he gets knocked down. The charge comes through now. Bunny gonna look to move in and go for the finish here. Can he get the kills? Yes, he can. It's the team wipe as BI close out Group D in convincing fashion. 11 kills, chicken dinner, while TNM gonna end up in 2nd position. They can move on with their head held high. 15 kills, 2nd position. That's massive. SENZ 3rd position with 0 kills, and FZO gonna finish 4th position with 7 kills. NXT 5th position with 5 kills. Question here is, NXT, have they done enough to jump over SCNZ and take that qualifier spot in the semi-finals? Don't go anywhere, stick around. In about 5 minutes time we'll be back with the score, and Group E matches will go live at 7 p.m. So see you folks in just a bit.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going
yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 3. I'm Shades and I'll be a caster for this game. We have Group E match going live right now. 4 more slots up for grabs in the semi-finals that will happen day after tomorrow on Thursday. Let's have a look at the flight path. It's gonna be through Georgiopol out through Novo, so it's the northwest to southeastern flight path going through Military Island, Georgiopol, both North and South George, Therapia, Primorsk, Pochinki, Rozhok, School. It's gonna be your popular destinations this time around. We see squads dropping early. The center part of the map is going to see quite a bit of clutter. Squad number 6, 13, 17 as well as squad 7 all going to be looking to head in that general direction. Might see some early fights brewing there as well. Georgiopol containers already sees some shots being fired. First player ends up going down from squad number 12, and there is BB Ray who's on the far side. Is there gonna be any sort of contest though? I think after the kind of start that they've had, they're just gonna take it a wee bit safe. There's no reason to jump in and take some early fights, and they've already lost one player. In fact, BB Max is gonna go for a swim on the far right hand side. And that's gonna be probably a rotate towards North George and, well, not North George, at least towards the apartments, as they will look to continue looting these smaller buildings here. The first circle does reveal itself, but we will get to that in just a bit. I want to move quickly over towards Novo, where there's a chance of another fight brewing. It's squad number 9 versus squad number 5. And the shots already coming in, and it's gonna be on Scott. He spotted out Brute PV. And the spray, oh, in fact, he ends up getting knocked down. And Hami gonna look to charge this. There is a flush that comes in from Decept mission. How is this gonna end up playing out though? Hami gonna go charging through. Shots being fired at Hami. Decept mission. Very close to him. In fact, he should be able to hear his footsteps. Mission gets spotted out. Shots being fired. Mission somehow survives. This is the chase on. Yes, it is. And he's whipping the shots out. Mission holds on with the AK. Quick flush through. And that's a big kill. Big kill indeed. And that's going to leave pretty much Punisher all alone. He's going to go for the res onto Scott. What's the play here for Punisher? He has the weapons. He has a mini. I believe that is with the 8x. So a decent amount of guns, but he does not importantly have armor, and he does get spotted. up on the scaffolding. He needs to reposition back out. And now it's just gonna get so hard for Punisher to survive this. He gets cleaned up. And it's gonna be pretty much it. Decep will have the entirety of Georgia now to themselves. They want to have a look at the circle earlier. It's gonna be heading in towards the northern side. You see that clutter of teams on the the western side rather, towards Georgia Pole. We have squad 11, 12 and 14. And it's going to be interesting to see who ends up coming on top over there. Squads can of course move north and always rotate through shooting range to ensure that they don't really put themselves in harm's way. I'm talking about squads 12 and 11. 12 did lose 2 players early on, and it's just going to get so much more harder on them. There's 2 squads in the far southern side. Squad number 18 as well, who's at Quarry by the way, and squad number 15 who's all the way at Primos. MNX, do remember them from the previous minors. Know for a fact they did participate in at least one. Let's look at squad 12, who have lost a couple of players, but not in the worst of shapes. They found themselves some decent loot, and now it's gonna be pretty much survival of the fittest. They need to survive, and they need to ensure that they come at least top 2 with a few kills in. SLS already rotating through. Gonna move into the heart of Quarry. Look at what squad number 11 is up to. They're having a quick little meeting here. Middle of the street at North George. They're like, hey, can I get some ammo? Can I get some nades? Maybe some attachments? And they're going to quickly disperse back out. See what squad number 19 is up to here. They're at Milta. Actually, Milta Power is where they're at right now, and there should be a rotate back to the circle. So short right, they can go through Milta, maybe set up shop at Shelter. No real reason to move in any deeper. They're probably going to wait out and see where the circle is going to come. When the circle moves eastern or western side, that's going to play a huge part in where these teams are going to be looking to position themselves in these future circles. We talk about NRP, who've set up shop just outside of School and Rozhok. Squad number 12 though, they're pulling up very close now to squad number 11. Sanjay has his eyes on BB Ray, and BB Max is also very close here. They've split up, and the split actually might end up hurting them, primarily because they're gonna have absolutely no chance at a trade. And we do have a drop going down just north of Puchinki. It's gonna have the Groza Ghillie suit, extended quick draw, 7.62 ammo, level 3 armor, as well as the helmet. So that's a beautiful drop. Let's see if any squad decides to head in that direction to pick it up, but we're gonna quickly move back towards Georgiopol, where we have Venom rotating in. So is BB Max. BB Ray, he's probably heard Sanjay's movements right now. Gonna be looking to keep their eyes peeled here. One knock and Team BB is gonna end up being in a world of trouble. BB Ray, what's the plan? In fact, he's looking to run out of here. Adi, does he wants to yeah, he can probably challenge it. There's a vehicle heading out as well. He sees the vehicle heading out and BB Ray, oh, he almost ends up running over his teammate. But yeah, I think they've spotted where the vehicle's been heading, but they're not going to hang around too long. They're going to look to drive away from this, and that's interesting decision, but I'm not giving up on Team BB just yet. We saw one team yesterday go for that long rotate across and come back from on top of the hill and see if they can get a bird's eye view on those squads who were inside the Georgia city. Might be a similar case here, but only time will tell. Let's have a look at what squad G11 is up to right now. They're 3 strong. They're up at shooting range. In fact, Reaper is going to be a little separated away from the rest of his team. Squad number 6 might see some action here. Robin spots out the Dacia being pulled out. Still hasn't really pulled the trigger just yet, but there you go. Eventually shots will be fired. How much damage can he get done though? Oh, they're going to go charging through into the building. There's one player here, Sid PvP. How is this going to work out? He's all alone here. 1v4 nades chipping at him, and that next nade is going to do a lot of damage. They all end up lining up and he gets only the one though. Jeez. If he had maybe half a second more, he probably ends up spraying all 3 players down. But as things stand, squad number 17 gonna end up losing 1, and the rest of IMP not really in a position to trade that away. And squad number 6, they're gonna be happy with that kill picked up. Shots long range from Robin, trying to see if he can get some poke in up at IMP Mountain. We have teams looking to come in towards the drop. Squad number 14 is here. They're going to quick loot this up. Squad number 10 not too far away from this position as well. They're looking to give chase, but yeah, I think they're going to be a little late to the party. Squad number 14 is already out of here. They're actually going to set up shop not too far away. Let's go back towards the standoff between squad 6 and 17. Interesting duel there between the 2 guys. I'll look at some of the weaponry on the other side. I believe they do have some decent weapons. Oh, the shot. In fact, they're gonna see what is the squad number 19 that actually drives past squad number 6. Alright, let's switch over. Squad number 14. Not too far away. Shots being fired. They're gonna go charging it. They're still firing away. Lucifer wants to turn back and fight, but he's getting shot from two directions. And Storm going to be able to survive this nice pincer play across. And they will get the two knocks in. It's going to be the flushes here. They're going to clean up on both. And with that, team number 14, 2 big kills. And the next drop coming in, it's gonna be the AWM with the 8x level 3 goodies. Oh boy. And it's actually not too far outside of where Yasnaya currently is. Squad number 6 gonna be looking at this with intent. They're gonna be hungry. AWM with the 8x. Pretty much the dream combo here. And let's see if squad number 6 is gonna feel adventurous to move out and even try going out of their way to pick that up. Definitely worth the risk though. They were locking horns up against squad number there was 17, I believe, in the distance. But we'll wait and see if they actually decide to adventure out to go and pick up that drop. Robin jumps into the vehicle, and I believe that's gonna be squad number 6 heading in for the drop. Let's look at what squad number 15 and 9 are up to. The locking horns, and we see there's Perseus, who's already taken in significant amount of damage. Decept SK does manage to get the knock in. First knock. Is there going to be a push here from the rest of Decept though? The push comes in, but they're going to go charging through. Decept SK, big push through. They get the first knock in. Quick reload back. Out he turns around and he cleans house. Decept SK. What a monster. Charges through, picks up 2 kills, and they end up losing only the one in Geralt. The reses will come through. Quick heals in. Let's look back at squad number 6 and 17. Squad number 6 did manage to pick up that AWM. And the circle does shift back across. Let's have a look at it. It's gonna move towards that northern side as expected, and rotations are gonna be everything. Teams that rotate in late are gonna be in a world of trouble, since that river will come into play in multiple occasions. Let's look at Reaper. Reaper spots out the entirety of squad 14. They're gonna set up opposite, right next to him, in fact. He spotted all 4 players. What's the course of action? Does he jump in? Does he go for this? He can maybe get a couple of knocks in, but in the grand scheme of things, he's not going to be able to find too much, though. He's going to jump all the way down, take a lot of drop distance. Let's quickly move over. Check out the drop coming in towards Wazhawk, and where team number 13 currently is. It's going to be the AUG, extended AR, level 3 staff, and we're going to switch over as Reaper does end up going down. Squad number 14 waste no time in going in for that push. They kind of had an idea of what was up. There's no reason to not go in for that quick push and take isolated fights. Squad number 19 They're gonna pull up at the gas station. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on where squad number 6 currently is. They're driving very close to the current position of squad number 18. They've spotted them out in the open. They probably set up shop at this compound and look to take those long range duels. Squad number 19, yep. They've been spotted by 9. Look at this. Squad number 9 drives past squad number 7. And unfortunately, NRP decide not to really pull the trigger there and make any noise. Squad number 9, they're driving straight up at the current position of squad number 6. Let's see if they look to pull up right next to them. I'm keeping my eyes on Decep, SK, who aren't really going to commit to any particular building right now. They hear the UAZ moving around, and I think that's pretty much going to be all that she wrote. SK going to move straight towards the center of the circle. They're going to set up shop. Shots being fired though. Squad number 18. They're shooting up at squad 17, who are going to look to move towards the high ground there, but they're moving in close towards the blue zone. It's probably going to be a full flank across. And fortunately for them, squad number 18 isn't really able to connect in on any of these shots. Circle does rotate back across, and it's going to move very close to the river. It's gonna mean these people holding the gas stations need to reposition back out. Squad number 13 needs to go for the swim. They're not really gonna have an alternate solution to this. Let's see what Drones is up to. Drones, he thinks about moving in towards squad 17, but lucky for him, there was BP Max, was very close to their current position. Squad number 7, they're going to look to move out as well. They've been holding this compound outside the circle for quite a bit of time, and yeah, that's a quick reposition through. Let's look at Error though. Error already sitting inside the circle, and the shots are going to be fired in towards, I believe this is squad number 18. Rez is coming out. In fact, squad 14 from top of the hill have taken shots at him. If you look at 18, they have one squad behind them, one squad ahead of them, one squad just driving by. In fact, squad number 13, they're going to be in a lot of danger. They're moving out into the open, straight into the part of where Nahar currently is. Nahar takes some cover behind, and having lost one teammate, I think he's doing the wise choice here, but with the AK, he's getting a lot of damage. But he comes to further reload. He turns back across, gets one. Can he go for more? Dances across. No, he can. Eventually does end up going down. And this fight is not done just yet. Squad number 13. They've lost a couple of players, and it's down to Wrath. Wrath drops the smoke, and he needs to go in for the push now. Meanwhile, Venom, he spots out squad number 14 as well. Wrath just gonna dig deep, go for this res. Manages to pull that off. And squad number 14, they're gonna be pushing on top of the hill. The shots coming in towards 11. Sonu takes the knock in. That was the player. Sonu, in fact, does get fully flushed out as well. And with The circle pushing in. Smokes have to come out. He needs to push out. Just look at the damage that circle's doing to him right now. Venom. Can he do this? No, he can't. He gets knocked down. And that should be the cleanup coming here. Couple of players. Easy peasy. Doesn't get any easier than that for squad 14 who've managed to find themselves right position, right time. And it's going to be 9 squads alive right now. Inside the circle, it's a very tight circle indeed. Look at what Mission is up to. The shots going in towards the moving Dacia. Can they find the shots though? Unfortunately, they couldn't. And what's the play here? Squad number 13 has been spotted out by squad 14. They're going to break the door in. Wrath moving out in the open. He gets shot in the back, but Kokul ends up losing a lot of HP there. Quickly gonna move back into cover. Quick heals coming through. Let's look at the squad number 6. They're driving very close to where squad number 14 currently is. It's gonna actually drop all the way back down and look to use these ridges here. They're gonna get off. Molotov's coming in. Kukul spots the player and he goes for the spray. Unfortunately, it's gonna hit the wall there, and finally the second spray is gonna be good. What's the play right now? They're gonna go for the push. Is there any sort of trade? No, there isn't. It's the cleanup. And squad number 14 gonna be able to keep themselves 4 strong and march on. There's this look at Aditya though. Aditya is straight behind squad number 14. He's taking a little bit of damage from the blue, but he's gonna spot the smokes, and now he's thinking, hey, do I push in? Do they have any sort of info? Yeah, they spotted him out. Shots coming in his general direction. And he's gonna look to try and keep running. No good. Hawkeye gonna clean that up. Meanwhile, shots being fired by Hawkeye. They're gonna blow up the vehicles from squad number 7. And what's the play right now? Squad number 14, Vicious. They've already got the knock on one of the players from squad number 19. They probably want to push in on this though. A few players who are really low. Yeah, there's 19 who've been spotted out. Vicious is actually going to have to use this place for cover. Smokes going down. Squad number 13 also going to pull up very close to this general direction. Vicious, what's the play? He's actually going to look to run back to the rest of his teammates by the looks of things. Pre-fires through. In fact, Ares Sate manages to find one. Squad number 7 is here. Wrath doesn't pull the trigger, and he's gonna get himself into the Dacia. Circles pushing in. They need to reposition back out. Rez is good onto NS Dragon, but Wrath, is he gonna be able to drive through this door? They gotta go pushing through on the other side. Vicious and Kokil going in for the push. Let's move into this fight here. They spotted out the first player inside. Quick pre-fires through. M249. Kokul ends up going down. Vicious is down as well. And do they have the kill? Yes, they do. They clean house. BB Ray. Big play in. And now squad number 19 They're going to try and force themselves onto squad number 12. We'll have to wait and see if they actually go for the full push in. Squad number 13, they're reeling as well. One player has taken the knock. Meanwhile, BB Ray goes for the res. Huge play there indeed at the end. BB Ray, what's this play like? Oh no! BB Ray ends up going down, and that's a push from squad number 19. BB Max, what can he do? 1v2. He spots a player out. There's a big play in. They're gonna peek him with 2. Beautiful tag team. They did double peek him. And at that point of time, he had no way out of that situation. Now, Decept, they're gonna be in a world of trouble. They're gonna end up losing one player as well. Smoke's coming out. Res is gonna go through. SK getting ready to go for the res. Sate, look at his push. He's gonna come in for the flank. He spots the player out. He will be. Oh no! He couldn't get the flush through, and Rosh, in fact, finds the knock in. Was the player, the blue, is just doing so much damage. And he's just gonna have to get up, run in, repositions himself back inside the circle. Meanwhile, shots being fired. Decept gonna go up against squad number 9. What's the play here? We have Scott, who's on the ground. 3 squads alive. That's a 4v3. We won right now. There's Wrath all alone for squad number 13. Nades coming through. Not really achieving much. I have my hopes on SK though. SK has had an amazing game thus far. 3 kills in. Quick smokes being dropped as they want to build some cover here behind them and probably look to isolate Wrath. Not sure if they know of his position though, but they've pretty much obscured the vision for Tito right now. He's not going to be able to see anything, or anyone for that matter. Wipeout though. Aggressive push in. Scrolling straight up next to Scott and Co. SK, can he spot this? He hits the deck, and I don't think he has. Nades though. That nades so close to where Fudge is. Oh, it does. Fudge down to half HP. Look at Wipeout though. He's managed to crawl right up next to them. Blue is coming in as well. Shots into the grass. Very close, in fact, just goes whizzing past Scott's ears. Hawkeye does end up going down. Scott manages to find one. Tito gets spotted out as well. Tito's down. They lose 2 players in, and now Wipeout. Can he find Scott? No, he can. Spraying in with the barrel. Unable to get the job done, and yeah, Wipeout's all alone on the floor, and he's down for the count. Gets cleaned up at the end, and Decept take the chicken dinner. 13 kills. Second position for Wipeout, Fudge, Hawkeye, Tito. We're going to close things out at 7 kills. Aries going to finish up in 3rd position with 4 kills themselves. NRP 4th position with 1 kill, and Team BB 5th position with 4 kills. I think that should be enough to propel them a position up ahead. But look at team number 6, the Team Co, who finished up with 12 kills. They're definitely getting into the top 4. Question is though, can either Aries or NRP hold on to that top 4 position, or will both end up dropping below and not being able to qualify for the semi-finals? Do stick around. We will be back in about 5 minutes time with the results. This is the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 3. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien Bear, powered by Logitech G. The associate sponsors Next Year Multimedia, Kaspersky, GP partner Galax, and his drink partner Monster Energy. See you folks in just a bit.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going like it
it's all
should.
good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. The final map of the day, Group F, is live for ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 3, as we have 12 more slots up for grabs in the semi-finals that will happen on Thursday. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Nextware Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. Let's look at how the flight path's looking like. It's going to move from Quarry all the way through Stolber and out. So again, almost the entirety of the map is in play except the eastern side. You're probably not going to see teams heading towards Milta Power, maybe even Milta. But Pochinki School, Razok, Georgiopol, Primosk, military base should see teams there. Big question though. Will squads look to move towards Novo? That's been one of the places that's been highly contested by squads early on. And I think this is a little too far of a flight path if you are thinking Novo. But we're gonna switch over and look at squad number 7. We're heading in towards Georgia City. Georgiopol also gonna have a few contests coming in by the looks of things. We have squad number 13 AIM as well as squad number 12 HK pull up right next to each other. This is gonna make things a little interesting. I'm pretty sure that both squads are aware of the current positions, but how keen are they in looking for active fights? That's gonna be the $1 million question. Let's look at squad number 20. They're gonna be driving past squad number 15 who are in a vehicle themselves. I don't think either squad has guns right now. No, they actually don't. Cloud XX Nitro not gonna look to pull up right now. He's gonna continue driving, and so is squad number 20. Did look like they might look to fight each other. Squad number 20, in fact, did have guns. I see Shinchan sitting there with the M16, but decided not to take the fight early on. Let's look at where they continue to head. They're actually looking to move outside of the circle right now in the hopes of finding compounds that really aren't contested early into this game. Yasnaya Poyana. Does have a couple of squads here, squads 11 and 18, but 11 actually pretty far behind inside apartments, while squad number 18, they've spread themselves out a little more. Let's move back towards Georgiopol right now, North George to be specific. We have Proof, who's pushed up and is probably looking at where Immortal currently is. Proof, he has himself the Tommy gun. And let's... Oh, shots being fired. Zeus does end up getting knocked down by Immortal. Immortal is sitting on top of the roof there. How's this play happening? There's the nade going out. Not really going to find its way there, and right now Mortal is in an amazing position. He's going to jump back down, and yeah, he spots out the end of the barrel. Proof he can get some significant amount of damage done. He has himself only the Uzi though, and they're going to come pushing through. Mortal pushing across, actually going to move all the way across. There comes shot. Mortal ends up going down, but Proof is getting pushed behind. Turns back across, and he's going to end up getting knocked down and cleaned up as well. That should be the res coming out onto Immortal. Is there a chase though? Squad number 13. They're going to lose 2 players in. As Ipman is thinking about making the push in, and Ipman actually ends up pushing through. Reposition inside the building. Ipman, what's the move here? He's gonna end up moving into the building right opposite where HK currently is. Need. In fact, it's gonna be the Molotov in Omahuja. Pushing up towards the first floor. Should have bird's eye view on the current position. Ducky ends up getting knocked down. And now it's all down to Ipman. Vishal's here as well. Omahuja is going to look to push this. And Ipman needs to go big. He has himself the shotgun. So he's going to have to make each one of these shots count. Shotgun through. What can he do? He gets one. He's going to reload. Continues fighting away, but no. The reloads eventually cost him. Oh no. That could have been one of the biggest plays though. With just the shotgun, he almost made magic happen, and now squads 7 and 14. It's like, are they going to be interested in taking a fight here? Let's look at the current position we have. Squad number 7. Just one compound away. It's a tight deadlock tango with that nade that ends up getting dropped down. And that might just be the full push coming through. Lust trying to take TPP. Let's look to see if there's a push coming through. We do have Mephisto who ends up taking a knock. And now the decision comes. Do they go in for the res? They need to move themselves out into the open and put themselves in harm's way. And it's going to be Lust who's going to have to make this play. Digyant has spotted him out, but Lust safely manages to make it in. And Gunda going to go for the push. The res is already on its way towards his teammate there. Lust up at the balcony survives, and lucky there. SWAT, if they manage to find another knock as Lust pushed in, that was definitely going to be all curtains. And Gunda gets spotted rotating. How far are they going to look to rotate towards the right though? Squad number 14 knows exactly what is up. Patience from both teams. Nobody really wanted to be the first ones to make that mistake, and Gunda all the way to the left. Let's see if Jigsaw is actually keeping tabs of where SWAT players currently are. Every single one of them, else Gunda can make that cross and get that first knock in. And first knock in, I expect SWAT to come swarming through. No committal just yet from both these teams. Pretty tight standoff. They were actually closer to each other, I think, maybe a couple of minutes ago. Now they've separated out a little bit. Gunda actually splitting away from the rest of his teammates a little. But just look at the patience, neither of them even moving an inch. And we're gonna quickly switch over and see if action's happening anywhere else across the map. And as I say that, we see the knock coming in. And Gunda, oh, Gunda ends up getting knocked down. Is the push coming through? The reses are definitely going to be attempted. The blue has pushed in and continues to push, and now squad 14, this is their golden opportunity to push. Jigsaw thinking about moving in, shots being fired, he gets the first knock in, he cleans up, and that is gonna be pretty much it. Digyanth is already long gone. And with that, squad number 14 eventually will be able to break the deadlock here. There's a drop coming in. But before that, I'm going to look at squad number 8 and 9. We're not too far away from their current positions. What does the drop have this time around? It is just south of school. It has the M249, 556 ammo, medkit, level 3 goodies, and yeah, it's going to be squad 17 who's going to be happy. Shots being fired though by UME King Gabru up against squad number 19. It's a three-way battle happening right now. Just outside the bridge up outside of Ferry Pier. Got Thakur already moved up. He spots out Magic on the roof. And he does not pull the trigger. He decides to play it a little passive. King Gabru and co. They're looking behind towards squad number 19 and they have no idea. God Thakur can get the damage done, and I think God Thakur ends up getting spotted here. King Gabru does get knocked down. You Magic. It's the deck. Decisions. He's getting ready to tap away. He spots out Stealth as well in the corner. He's pretty low. But now Thakur just waits and waits and waits forever, and he gets pummeled down. I think there was, in fact, Egnix who manages to get the knock in. He was like, hey, should I go for the shot? Should I not go for the shot? Should I not? Can I wait? He probably might move, and that opportunity just went by, and he gets punished big time. You get opportunities like that, you gotta take him, man. You spend even an extra second waiting out, you will get punished. King Gabru, quick shots in. Egnix. Yeah. He's given away his position now. Egnix can't really peek adventurously. And Hex. Oh, the dance across. He's going to try and make it towards the high ground. He does safely do so. Inside the building, quickly goes for those heals back up. He does not have boosters though, so Egenix probably going to look to his teammates and say, hey, where my boosters at, boys? A very cagey affair here between these two squads. You have to also keep in mind squad number 9 is behind 8. So neither Hex nor UME can adventurously look to take some engagements here, because there is a big chance of a third party happening. UME in fact going to take a very safe position in the drop. Okay, it's gonna go inside military island, just on the edge of the bridge, and it's gonna have itself the Groza with the AR suppressor. Oh boy, this is some nice loot already. As we can have a look at that, 5 shots being fired here. Agonix breaks the door down. Squad number 9, do they make the push here? They have that opportunity if they want to. I want to quickly have a look back at how the map looks right now. As you can see, the circle very likely is going to move towards the southern side, towards Military Island. And if that is the case, 19, 8 and 9 are in a perfect position to do that bridge camp. There's a 3-team bridge camp already happening there. And I want to keep my eyes peeled at that. Circle is of course going to reveal itself real soon. Maxi, suppressor, M24. This is what I like. He's just going to keep rattling shots in this direction and keep his prayer going. Someone decides to pixel peek, he'll be able to punish that hard. Look at squad number 9 that is pushing in behind squad 8 right now. The sniper shots being rattled in their direction from 2 teams, and the positions they hold, they need to be careful not to leave themselves exposed in either direction. Squad 9, they might want to take some shots up against Hex as well. In fact, the first player that they lost did come from a sniper from squad Hex indeed. This was wild peek outside in the open, gets punished. Squad number 9, they're currently not able to see anyone from squad 8. They found themselves nice little corners to hide in inside, and they know for a fact if squad number 8 is going to look to push, they're going to have to pretty much leave themselves exposed to Hex. And 18, oh, they've spotted out teams behind them. Maxi with that 8x spots the players out. They're gonna take some shots in this direction, and now Hex, they've been third party down as well, fourth partied in fact. Vehicle gets blown up, and now what's the play here? Maxi pulls the trigger. Unfortunately, it's gonna be way bit off, and he gotta look. He does get the knock in. Can he get the flush out? They will. Max OP goes down. Then with that, let's have a look at the circle. Oh boy, it's around the water. There's just so much water in it right now. It's pretty much anybody's fight to take. And squad number 12, want to see what's happening with them. Squad number 18 is pulling up, in fact, immediately right next to them. Push comes through. Immortal. What's the play? He spots out Sandy. Beautiful spray in with the AK. And now Blackie, who move in for the res out. Quick TPP being taken by Immortal. Immortal, the nade is going to be everything. Into the corner. There's ISO Hunter there. How close is this though? ISO has been spotted by Immortal. He's gone far towards the right hand side. ISO sitting inside that shack. One of the players ends up peeking in through the window, and that's massive damage already taken. Pre-fires in behind Blackie. Is getting shot from the small opening there at the door. Immortal though, his sole job right now is to keep tabs on if anyone is going to peek in. That Molotov forces Blackie out and is moving out into the open right now. Way exposed, and lucky for him, managed to find himself a nice little spot. It is, I believe, a 3v3 situation right now. No, actually a 4v3 situation. It's only squad 18 that has lost one player. Edge of the circle, squad number 12 will eventually be forced to move. Squad number 18 is technically inside the circle, so they don't need to move they don't need to be the first ones to make the move. That being said, though, squad 12 is just literally one building away, so squad number 12 will definitely look to take this fight, find that opening. Looks like they've used up all their utility though, and they're currently unable to flush out squad 18. One player in the shack is ISO Hunter, who's looking in this direction. Molotov is available and he's going to toss it in the building that currently houses Blackie, but Blackie is deep inside the house right now, and it's not going to go all the way back. Let's get a quick aerial view of how the current positions are. ISO Hunter, Blackie both in the same room. Sandy is out in the open at the shack, smokes out, while squad number 12, they're all holding position in those two buildings, and utility is, I believe, absolutely nothing on either teams. No pushes just yet. There you go. Smokes being dropped in the open. And let's see what squad number 9 does manage to get a full squad wipe out on I believe that's squad 20 who's looking to push in. There are only 2 players strong though right now. There's Sinchan who's moving in, but he's far away from the rest of his teammates. Nade's being readied back up. Pooh was a play here. One of the players has taken a knock in. I think there's Kashyap who's getting rezzed back up, and Pooh gonna actually look to move away here. They're not gonna look to breach this. Probably take the boat, head out. Mortal does eventually end up going down. There's the flush coming in onto 2 players. Vishal, he's all alone. What's the play for Vishal? Can he survive this? The player comes through into the blue. Shots being fired. Vishal able to find one. Blackie right out here. Can he get the reload back out? No. Quick clean back up, and that should be the res coming through. Let's quickly move over to squad number 9. And shots already being fired. Squad 20. They're trying out in the open. Surprising that Tejas actually doesn't pull the trigger. And let's quickly have a look at what's happening on the other side. With squads all in a deadlock. They're all like so close to each other. And meanwhile, look at this. Squad number 9 gonna pull up against squad number 17. Shots being fired. There is a smoke though. Kashyap ends up going down, and that's probably the time for the push to come through. They will they get the flush out? No, they don't. They can't get the full flush in. And meanwhile, in the distance, that's squad number 9 who's going to drive up, find themselves a nice little corner here to hold. Let's move back to see what's happening here. Crypt desperately trying to find Tejas right now. Tejas, oh, they get the first kill in. Tejas gonna spray away, but with the circle pushing in, he couldn't go for that res there, and with that I think the opportunity has gone by. It's just gonna end up eventually going down to the sheer pressure in this area. Look at squad 8. Stealth spraying away in this general direction. He knows where Jigsaw currently is. Tejas will eventually end up going down. But now, squad number 20 and squad number 17, they might look to take a fight themselves. Oh, Hex. He's been spotted out here by Stealth, but he has himself a 4x and a UMP. Not the best of weapons to take that long range duel out. See what Spidey is up to. Stealth does manage to find his way to safety, go for the heals. Blackie has taken significant amount of damage here, and they have squad number 14 who are looking to get in on their direction as well. Let's move back over to Spidey and check out what's happening in that direction. Squad number 7, oh, he's looking to come in with the bike. Six is looking to get in on the action as well here. Squad number 18 gonna come pushing through. And we're gonna look the other place. Spidey is just gonna go charging through. What's happening with Spray YT? He spots out you and Magic. Does he peek out? Yes, he does. Perfect timing there, Magic. Even if I run Spray YT, turns back across with the trade out of the window. Oh, no. He gets up going down. And Spidey, what is the player? Spidey's done. And UME had the superior positioning there. They will be able to get the reses off I believe they should be able to keep all their players alive. Yes, all 4 players are still alive. And meanwhile, squad number 6 it is that ends up going down, and we're down to the top 3 squads. We have a 3v4v2 situation. Just to give you a bird's eye view of how the players are currently spread out. You can see Sandy and Hunter for ISO. There is SF on the far right hand side, and there's UME who's 4 strong. And I'm going to keep my money on UME. UME, they've had an amazing game thus far. The first knock comes through. He's going to go for the full flush. And he does find it. Was the play though? Blaze, he spotted out Stealthy, gets the knock in. Flush time, can he flush this player out? That's the big question. They're gonna look to come in for the quick reses, but the flush is fast enough. King Abru has moved in this direction. SF Blaze sitting on half HP. And there you go, they're gonna start to lose the backpacks, you lose your clothes. Just want to try and make it as undetectable. You need to lose the pan as well. The pan's going to stand itself out. The pan needs to go if this is to work out. But it is down to a 3v2v2. Nate's coming out. They just step out at the edge. Sharik up ahead. There are more smokes being put down here by squad 17. Good decision. Nades pretty much towards the edges. The second nade though. This is going to be close. Oh, just look at the damage that second nade does. If only Sharik knew how good that nade was. He would have gone for this push. But Sharik, he's been spotted out, he turns back across, quick knock comes through. And he's cleaned back up, and now Venom. He's still in the corner here, Venom. What's he playing at? He's gonna spray away. Sharik, he spots him out, he turns back across. Beautiful spray down. He wins the battle. There are 2 big sprays coming in from Sharik. And now it's time for Sandy and Seal to push through. They get the first knock in. It's 2v2. Quick sprays in. He's trying to get the flush in onto Magic. But unfortunately, that ridge there is going to keep him alive. Meanwhile, Hunter is going to heal himself up. Sharik still going to keep pushing through. It's actually going to move to the edge, and I think probably going to look to loot this. Oh, but look at Sandy. He spots out Magic. He spots out King Abru as well. This is a big kill. He's going to spend some time going in for the first aid. Smoke's being dropped. He needs to go for this. King Abru's been spotted. He goes for the spray, but the terrain is not going to give him a kill. He needs to stand up and fire if this is to land. There you go. He's going to stand up, but he gets knocked down. Oh no. And this is time for the res to come through. It's all down to ISO Hunter right now. ISO Hunter has been pushed by Sharix, and Sharix finds the final kill. Chicken dinner goes the way of UME. 11 kill chicken dinner. An amazing performance there. Take nothing away though from Seal. They come second position with 12 kills. Third position SF with 4. Fourth position we have GFC with 3 kills, and Hex in 5th position with 5 kills. I think 5 kills should be enough to propel them into that 4th position. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be very touch and go. I think it's not enough. 3 kills, in fact, it might be a tie, in which case they go through, because GFC has only 3 kills we'll check that out and see how that score sheet finally looks like. But thank you so much to all the participants. Thank you so much for all the viewers who tuned in. We've had some crazy games here today. We will see you folks tomorrow at 6 p.m. as we have groups G and H. And at the end of tomorrow, we will have our 32 squads who will play the semi-finals on Thursday. Shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Anywhere, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Multimedia, Kaspersky, GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. The Shade Slayers signing off. See you folks tomorrow. Until then, goodbye and good night.
want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late.